There are two types of hotels in the world. There's the Ritz Paris, and then there's everywhere else. This isn't hyperbole, it's history. Therefore, when French dignitaries needed a secure location for their most sensitive diplomatic meetings, they didn't choose a government building. They chose Suite 201. And when Coco Chanel decided to reinvent fashion, she didn't buy a mansion. She moved into this hotel for 34 years. Believe it or not, the Imperial Suite stands as an official national monument, protected by the same laws that guard the Palace of Versailles, and every detail tells a story of unmatched opulence. In today's episode, we'll take you on a grand tour through this lavish pit stop for the uber-wealthy, for the Ritz Paris represents more than the pinnacle of luxury. It represents its very invention. When someone tells you a hotel is expensive, they probably mean $1,000 a night. When someone tells you the Ritz Paris is expensive, they mean $20,000 for their cheapest suite. This isn't just a hotel, it's the place where luxury itself was invented. Indeed, in 1898, this building changed how the entire world thought about hotels. You see, before the Ritz, even the wealthiest people on Earth didn't expect private bathrooms in their rooms. They didn't expect electricity on every floor. In fact, the Ritz Paris was the first hotel in history to offer these now basic amenities. Think about that. This place was so ahead of its time, it literally created what we now consider a modern hotel room. Furthermore, the true power of the Ritz lies in who calls it home. Coco Chanel lived here for over 30 years, in a suite worth more than most mansions. Ernest Hemingway allegedly liberated the bar during World War II with a group of resistance fighters. And when the Nazis took Paris, they moved their entire high command into these very halls. The Imperial Suite, costing more than a house in most cities, holds a distinction unique among hotel rooms. The French government designated it as an official national monument. Its 18th century paneling and historic details receive the same protection as the Palace of Versailles. Oh, and the bathroom? A converted royal boudoir overlooking a private garden. The pursuit of perfection here reaches extraordinary levels. For example, when renovation time came in 2012, the hotel closed for 4 years and invested hundreds of millions of dollars. And the Ritz employs an entire team of florists for daily arrangements. Their restaurant boasts 2 Michelin stars, ranking among Paris' finest. The legendary bar claims credit as the birthplace of the Bloody Mary, created specially for Ernest Hemingway. But the most remarkable achievement of the Ritz Paris is its 120-year reign as luxury's benchmark. Thus, when Cesar Ritz opened these doors in 1898, he promised to create a hotel offering all the refinement that a prince could desire in his own home. His vision proved so definitive that his name became the very definition of luxury. The word Ritzy was born here. Welcome to the hotel that invented modern luxury. Over the next few minutes, we'll show you exactly why one night here costs more than most people's monthly mortgage. Arriving at the Ritz Paris means entering one of the most prestigious addresses in France, 15 Place Vendôme. Indeed, this isn't just any city square. Napoleon himself commissioned the towering Victory Column at its center, built from 1,200 melted-down enemy cannons. So, the moment your car pulls up, you realize this building stands apart. The facade, designed by the Sun King's personal architect Jules Hardouin Mansart in 1705, represents the peak of French classical architecture. For over 120 years, these doors have welcomed the world's most powerful figures, from royalty to literary giants. Step inside, and you'll understand why the Ritz underwent a 4-year, multi-million-euro renovation in 2016. The lobby showcases the opulence that made the hotel legendary. Gleaming chandeliers, gilded details, and fresh flowers arranged daily by a dedicated team of in-house florists who maintain the hotel's exacting standards. Moving past reception, you'll find yourself in La Galerie, one of the most exclusive shopping corridors in Paris. Here, prestigious brands like Dolce & Gabbana showcase their finest pieces. The soaring ceilings and elegant decor create an atmosphere of undeniable grandeur. The Salon Proust offers perhaps the most refined afternoon tea in Paris. Every table features a fresh red rose, and vintage books line the wooden paneled walls. The intimate space captures the essence of Parisian luxury, making it one of the most sought-after reservations in the city. The legendary Bar Hemingway maintains its historic charm with original wood paneling and leather upholstery. Named after Ernest Hemingway, who spent countless hours here, the bar has become a symbol of the hotel's literary heritage. Today, it displays 25 photographs, documenting places and people that inspired the famous author. The Ritz's renowned concierge service continues the tradition of impeccable hospitality established by Cesar Ritz himself. When he opened the hotel in 1898, Ritz insisted on revolutionary standards, maximum natural light, and the most modern amenities of the time. He wanted to create a place where princes would feel at home, and that vision still shapes the guest experience today. The architecture plays a crucial role in creating this atmosphere of refined luxury. The hotel occupies two historic buildings, the Vendôme and the Cambon, connected by magnificent galleries filled with luxury boutiques. Every space has been meticulously preserved and updated to maintain the perfect balance between historic charm and modern comfort. And we haven't even made it to the rooms yet. Now, the Ritz Paris offers 142 rooms and suites, but let's focus on what makes them extraordinary, starting with their most legendary suite, the Imperial. Designated as a national monument of France, this isn't just a hotel room. It's a piece of French heritage protected by the same laws that guard the Palace of Versailles. Step into the Imperial Suite and you'll understand why. 20-foot ceilings tower above you. Massive windows frame perfect views of Place Vendôme. The bedroom features a 4-poster bed, reportedly identical to Marie Antoinette's at Versailles. But the most remarkable space is, undoubtedly, the bathroom, a converted royal boudoir overlooking the Ritz's private garden, complete with a jacuzzi and its own steam bath shower. Even the smallest details in these rooms showcase extreme luxury. Every bathroom features those famous golden swan-shaped faucets. The towels and robes? Specifically chosen in peach color because the Ritz believes it flatters every guest's complexion better than traditional white. Because when you're paying these prices, even the way you look in the mirror matters. And the Coco Chanel suite, where the fashion icon lived for more than 30 years, spans 155 square meters. It's filled with Coromandel lacquer panels, Chinese furniture, and Baroque mirrors, all reflecting Chanel's personal style. The hotel has preserved it exactly as she would have wanted, down to the oversized quilted sofas inspired by her famous handbags. Every room comes with a walk-in closet. This is Paris, after all. But these aren't ordinary closets. They're dressing rooms with dedicated makeup tables, perfect lighting, and enough space to plan entire wardrobe changes. The Ritz understands their guests don't just sleep here, they prepare for Paris. Modern luxury hasn't been forgotten. Each room features sensor-activated climate controls, hidden minibars stocked with premium offerings, and televisions disguised as mirrors. But unlike other hotels that hide their technology, the Ritz celebrates it. They were the first hotel in Europe to put electricity in every room, and they're proud of continuing that innovative tradition. In the Deluxe Junior Suites, Starting at 65 square meters, you'll find touches that define Ritz luxury. Fresh roses delivered daily, marble fireplaces, and views that remind you you're in the heart of Paris. The furniture in every room has been carefully selected to maintain the hotel's Louis XIV and Louis XV style, a link to France's golden age. But perhaps the most impressive feature isn't what these rooms contain, it's how they make you feel. When César Ritz designed these spaces, he insisted on maximum natural light and minimal curtains. He wanted guests to feel like they were in the most elegant home in Paris, not a hotel. And that's exactly what the Ritz delivers. Whether you're in the Imperial Suite or a standard room, you're experiencing the benchmark against which all other luxury hotels are measured. Step outside the Ritz Paris and you're standing in the aforementioned prestigious Place Vendôme. At its center stands the Vendôme column, erected between 1806 and 1810 by order of Napoleon to commemorate his victory at Austerlitz. François Louvois, Louis XIV's Minister of Finance, first purchased the ground with plans for development. Jules Ardouin Mansart, the royal architect, designed the elegant facades with pedimented screens across the corners, creating the square's distinctive appearance. In 1871, during the Paris Commune, revolutionaries tore down the central column. Its subsequent rebuilding demonstrates the square's enduring importance to Paris. Today, the Ritz occupies number 15 Place Vendôme, surrounded by the world's most prestigious luxury brands. From Cartier to Van Cleef and Arpels, the square has become synonymous with high-end jewelry and fashion. This is the neighborhood where Coco Chanel spent 34 years of her life, watching Paris evolve from her windows at the Ritz. The hotel's location in the first arrondissement places you perfectly for exploring Paris's cultural treasures. The Louvre Museum lies within walking distance. The magnificent Opéra Garnier stands nearby. The famous boutiques of Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré are easily accessible. As evening approaches, the square takes on a magical quality. The setting sun reflects off the historic facades, contributing to that distinctive glow that helped Paris earn its nickname as the City of Light. The Place Vendôme represents more than just an address. It's a symbol of Parisian elegance and history. When you return to the Ritz after exploring, you're walking the same paths as some of history's most fascinating figures. From writers and artists to fashion designers and world leaders, the entire square, with its uniform classical architecture and rich history, creates an atmosphere of timeless sophistication that perfectly complements the Ritz's reputation for luxury. Thus, the Ritz Paris truly serves as more than just a hotel. It's a historic landmark that has hosted some of history's most notable figures, as we'll see in the final chapter. The legacy of the Ritz Paris cannot be understated. If we're just going by its list of famous guests, Marcel Proust wrote parts of Remembrance of Things Past here. Coco Chanel called it home for 34 years. Ernest Hemingway frequented the bar that now bears his name. The hotel's suites reflect this rich history. The Imperial Suite, now an official French national monument, features 18th century paneling and period furnishings protected by law. The Windsor Suite maintains specific design elements chosen by its namesake residents, including a distinctive shade the hotel calls Wallace Blue. What sets the Ritz Paris apart is its commitment to classical French luxury. Each room features Louis XIV or Louis XV style furnishings. The bathrooms showcase the hotel's attention to detail. For dining, guests can experience L'Espadon's 2 restaurants, La Table de l'Espadon with 2 Michelin stars and Les Jardins de l'Espadon with 1 Michelin star. A stay at the Ritz Paris means joining a legacy of distinguished guests who have walked these halls over the past century. It's for those who understand that true luxury isn't just about comfort or service. It's about experiencing something that can't be replicated anywhere else in the world. And now we're curious to hear your thoughts below. Have you visited Paris before? And do you agree this is the most luxurious place in town? Maybe you have a different opinion you'd like to share. We look forward to hearing from you. And thanks for joining us on today's